Okay, welcome to Math 230 Calc 2, 5-credit online course. If you're watching this video, then you've obviously clicked this link where I'll quickly talk about the syllabus, the calendar, and point things out in Canvas. All right, so right to the syllabus we shall go. So here it is. Let me make it bigger for you. Whoa, there we go. All right. Blah, blah, blah. You can read this. Blah, 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 blah. Materials needed. You automatically should be signed in or paid for WebAssign in the course fee. First thing I want to mention is communication with me, your instructor. Make sure that everything, I don't mind communications through Canvas. I prefer your email because I have my Canvas set up where it automatically sends me an email to my Gmail account. I predominantly spend most of my time there. I have it open almost all the time. So in the subject line, please put the course name, section number, because I have two Calc 2s during the summer online. And then I recommend that you type it into a Word document so you can cut and paste this all the time to make it real quick and easy so you don't have to type it in all the time. I will want you to have a calculator for the course, a TI-84 CE. These are the restrictions here. You want to be on Google Chrome, works the best. You can read through this. Now, if you want a desktop calculator, I know it's easy on a Windows machine to go to Wabbit.emu to get a free TI-84 emulator. For Mac, it's a little difficult. Someone told me that this worked, but I've yet to get it to work. So I'm still throwing it out there. You can try it. If you want to lease a graphing calculator from the campus, just go to the enrollment center, or at the cashier's office. Pay a $20 lease fee and take the receipt to the Math Solutions in the northwest corner of the Math building. Or check that, it's now the Math office. I stand corrected, the Math office, which is in the southwest corner of the building. So I'll have to make a correction there. If you want to purchase a calculator, I recommend the TI-84 CE. It's colored, it's rechargeable. I love that calculator, it's a good one. Make sure your equipment is reliable, especially your internet access. Your internet going out is not going to be an excuse for missing assignments. Course engagement, this is huge. Very important. Usually get a lot of people miss out the first week. All right? In order for us to be accredited for this online class, you have to show engagement in the class. So if there are no attempts to complete the day one assignment by the first day of class, you will be withdrawn. If you're watching the video, you've already started this process, so you don't have anything to worry about as long as you get it all done. Inactivity lasting longer than 3 days, this includes Saturday, is going to count as part of your 3 days. The only day I let you have off is Sunday. Follow the yellow highlighted on your calendar. That's going to be super important, which we'll get to in just a second. All right, big time commitment. There's going to be a lot of homework being done in this class. We're only 8 weeks during the summer, so plan accordingly. Online office hours, I am going to try to be available Monday through Thursday from 4 to 6 p.m. I must receive an email request by 2 p.m. for that day that you want to meet. I will be honest with you, I'm going to be traveling quite a bit, checking in on my computer quite a bit, and setting that time there from 4 to 6 o'clock in the evenings on Monday and Thursday to help students if needed. Again, use your subject protocol for communicating via email. All right, testing. There are 4 exams scheduled throughout the semester, each worth 200 or 150 points. They will be pencil and paper. Please, you must do it in pencil. There will be 4-day testing windows. You will be testing at the testing center on the main campus. You have to make an appointment. Oh, I would say 3 days in advance. I would try to start making them as a week in advance as possible. It's going to get busy there during the summer. There's quite a bit of online classes going on. All right. If you have a problem where you have issues with the testing window for whatever reason, you have to contact me before the test, not after the test, so we can somehow make an arrangement to get it taken care of. There's no retakes here. If you don't take the test, it's a 0 and it counts towards your points. 4 exams is not a good thing to have a 0 as one of them. Your final exam will be comprehensive and cumulative. Again, testing will be in the testing center. I'm going to show you how to set that all up. You also get to use a full page of notes, front and back. No worked out examples. You're going to turn this in. If there's a worked out example, I will start taking points. 5 points for every worked out example I see. If there becomes an issue, I will set it up where you will not be allowed to use a page of notes if you're going to using examples. So by the second test, you're still putting on examples. You will not have note sheets the rest of the summer. Guaranteed. All right, so this is the hours for the testing center so far, Monday from Wednesday from 8 to 6 p.m. But on Thursday, they're going to be 9:30 to 6 p.m. Please make your appointments start Monday and Wednesday starting at 8, Thursday start at 9:30. I usually don't give a time limit. It's going to be what you are going to set your time limit. I put down 3.5 hours. I know I went huge. I don't care if you're there Wednesday at 8 and you stay until 1 o'clock. It doesn't bother me. All right, they got a lot of space down there, so hopefully, taking up one chair for 4 hours isn't going to be that big of a deal. All right, if you start a test late in the evening and you still need more time, they're going to call it done. That's it. You didn't give yourself enough time. So again, make sure that you schedule yourself plenty of time. All right. We're going to schedule through Canvas. I'll show you how to do that. Again, 3 days in advance is going to be great. You got to include your course number and section number. Notes. We'll talk about that. They are going to be required. This is what I'm going to use for course engagement. You have to turn in your notes. That's going to be like, oh, you came to class that day. All right. Again, required homework will be in WebAssign. It's going to be worth 15% of your grade. Notes is worth 5% of your grade. I will grade based on completion. If you skip some things, you're going to lose points. Your notes are out of 10 points, and I just start taking away points for things that are left empty. All right, here's the grading scale. As you can see, notes 5, homework 15, unit exams are worth 60%. That average is going to be worth 60%. That's going to be huge. Your final is going to be worth 20. All right, extra credit. All right, I will not round up your grade. You are going to earn what your rounded grade will be. Extra credit, I strongly believe you should be rewarded for doing the right thing, not for slacking off and trying to get caught up at the last 2 weeks of the semester. All right, so here's how it works. Homework extra credit, the student does not miss notes due date. The net percentage of notes points will be divided by 10, added to 100%, multiplied to the homework average. This will be extra credit homework average. For an example, so you hit every single notes. That's 100%. Divided by 10, I take 110% of your homework average. So if it's 85%, your new homework average is 93.5. Now, look at what that means. That's up 8%. All right, your homework's at 15%. So think about leaving a tip on $8. You just earned 1.4% for free. So who's going to take care of your rounding? Just get your notes turned in on time. The higher your homework average, the higher you're going to get for extra credit. The next extra credit. This one is extremely tough to do. If a student has every homework turned in by the days indicated on the calendar, with a 90% or higher on each assignment by the day of the test, then the original homework percent will be divided by 20. Wait, no, indicated by the calendar, not by the test. My apologies there. So it's going to be by the indicated, because I have it all put on the calendar for you. We'll get to that in just a second. So what I'll do is I'll take your homework average divided by 20, add it to 100, and then multiply that to your test average. All right. So again, if you have a test average of 74, that's now 77. That's 60% of 3. Oh, let's see. That would get you about another 1.8%, somewhere in that range. So here's an example. If you had the 85% homework, a 74% test average, you did these two things, your grade would be at around 82.8%. Without it, you'd be at 77.7. If you have any complaints, there's the list. The rest of this, blah, 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 you can read that, read that, read that. Helpful links again for the calculator. Here's the calendar. Here we go. All right. So we start on the 28th. Get the syllabus done. Get your day one paperwork. Your course syllabus acknowledgement has to be signed and take a picture and send back to me. All right. Now, this is when you want to watch the videos for 11.1. Here, you want to have the homework and notes for 11.1 done. So you want to take the notes, take a picture, send them in before this date. Do the homework, get it done by this date. 1 section a day is the average. 11.2 is Wednesday. Get the notes done, take a picture, turn them in, get the homework done by the next day, all the way to Saturday. Then we start the next week. Okay, that's how this works. Unit 1 exam, you have a 4-day testing window to get in there, make your appointment, take your test. It's going to be over these 2 chapters, 11 and 7. That's why I give you a full page of how-tos for your formulas, whatever. So that sheet, I would say do first page, chapter 11, second page, chapter 7. Again, on that sheet, it's going to be formulas and steps how to do things, no worked out examples. We have 2 days off, Memorial Day and July 4th. We get to the end of that last week, Unit 4 exam at the testing center and your final at the testing center. So plan accordingly. Really would encourage you to try to get a lot of this stuff done in advance. As you can see, some days when we're testing, I leave an open day for you to study and not worry about getting homework done. Couple free days here. Again, if you take your exam early, then use those free days to get caught up and work ahead as much as possible. All right. Here's the syllabus acknowledgement receipt. Please fill this out, take a picture of it, and return it to me. All right. Okay, so that syllabus, we'll move that over to the side. We'll go to the Canvas page. Day 1, there was what you were looking at. We just went over the syllabus. Please make sure you get this done for me on day 1. All right, next. Testing center, how to make your schedule your appointment. Here is a video to show you how to go through it. It's pretty self-explanatory. You are going to hit the testing center main, in the main campus. I believe in the video they may talk about the Mass Solution. They don't test there anymore. So everything is at the main campus testing center. It's just east of the Student Union building and the enrollment building. Okay, so if there's something wrong with that link, I know this link works. It's probably the same. Just put it in there just as a backup. That's where you make your appointments. Again, at least 3 days in advance. Okay, moving onward. Okay, chapter 11 and 7. Here we go. You want to download the notes, print them out. Now, if you don't want to print them, you have a tablet and you want to write with this on a tablet with a computer pen, that's fine. Save it as a PDF file and send them in to me. All right. So you'll fill these out. So again, when you get, here's formulas, you can write this on your note sheet for the test. What you can't do is, let's say, here's example 3, no worked out examples. But what you can do is you can say, if I have to write the equation of a sphere, boom, I need to do 1, find the center, 2, find the radius, this. You can do all that. Complete the square. Tell you steps on how to do things. All right, all the way through the notes. Again, you get to something that looks important, especially when they have boxes here. You want to make sure you know how to do that. Add those things to your sheets. No worked out examples. You can put in the formulas. You can describe to yourself what you have to do of these formulas. That's fine, but nothing worked out. Okay? And there's the note sheets. Also have reviews to get you ready for the test. Download, print these out. All right. So for example, we get into chapter 11. Here will be the video for the 11.1 notes. Here will be the homework assignment. All right. So everything is in the home page, is in these modules, starting at the top, just working your way down until we get to the final and all is done. All right. Hopefully that clears up any questions. Good luck. Email me for any help you need. Have a great summer. Get her done.